Looks like she eats baby back ribs for breakfast. What y'all talking about? What is up, my brethren? This is Heckle TV. I am Jarvis Black. Thank you for coming back. I wanted to make another video responding to some of your more interesting comments. Firstly, I just want to say thank you to the people that have been sticking with me, even though I haven't been making as many videos about Kristine and Michael Barnett and psychopathic little people. Nothing but love for all of you.
Thanks, man.
That was beautiful.
That's nice. Yeah.
All right, let's jump into your comments. Snorlax K says, I know it doesn't seem believable, but homeless children under the age of 10 survive on the streets all the time in various countries, even ones that didn't grow up that way. Survival is a thing we all can do, or we can all do. Look at the children that are maimed in India and beg blindly. Think about it. Okay, are we talking about blind children? Are they begging without looking? And what do you mean maimed? Like, what is that? Am I missing? Maybe I'm totally missing something and I'm just totally ignorant to what. I get the point of it, generally, that you're saying that kids survive in the wild on the streets all the time. And yeah, you make a good point. I mean, maybe that's totally possible. Robert Taylor says, no one can figure out how old this person is, but trust us, climate change is real. So give us all your money or we die in 12 years. Science. What the fuck are you talking about, Robert? What does a news story about a psychopathic little person have anything to do with climate change? I'm failing to make the connection. I think Robert's saying that doctors and science can't figure out how old she is, so therefore they don't have any credibility when it comes to climate change? Maybe. I feel like Robert's an anti-vaxxer. What do you think?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
All right, kiss my ash. Kiss my ash, 1, 2, 3, good one. Everything you said is on point, loving this. Well, hey, I love those kinds of comments, so loving you too, kiss my ash. Hey, Barbie stomped by. Barbie said, this seriously needs to be investigated. This is a full-blown psychopath. This psycho, not going to say that word, is going to be starting off by killing the family pet and work her way up. That bitch is a raging lunatic, and we all actually need some kangaroo court to verify the information. Kangaroo court? I've never been to kangaroo court, but it sounds wildly entertaining. This world holds some messed up people. Should this be in the southern accent? I kind of feel like maybe a little bit. Do we really need to hold a meeting on the psychopath's intent? Hold a meeting? Kangaroo court? What are you talking about? Hold a meeting? Like a town hall? Like scheduling that conference call or 1 o'clock. Everybody better join. A 6-year-old girl doesn't have a period, smelly armpits, and pubic hair. At least 2 out of those 3. Not to mention her teeth. Those choppers are huge. Space, comma, no space. It looks like she eats baby back ribs for breakfast, for crying out loud. What are we? Looks like she eats baby back ribs for breakfast. What y'all talking about? Indiana is such a mayonnaise eating state, LOL. Yep, okay, Indiana. She's practically a toddler. A toddler that lacks her steak medium rare. What the hell are you talking about? Stop eating mayonnaise, Indiana. That's the problem. I think we've reached the crux of the issue here.
What the fuck is that?
All right, Mind Milk D20 says it's just Ukraine, not the Ukraine. Let's look this up. I think I said it both ways at different times. I'm not really sure what's correct. Not saying the Ukraine sounds weird to me. Like, I'm going to Ukraine. It sounds like when Canadians and British people say, like, I went to university, like instead of a university or the university or what university, I'm in hospital. To me, there should be a the there. That's what sounds right in my head. It might be totally wrong. It sounds weird when I say I'm going to Ukraine. I'm going up Ukraine. I'm going around Ukraine. I'm going all over Ukraine, baby. Going all over it. Yeah. You like that, don't you? Let's get to the bottom of this. Ukraine versus the Ukraine. Pops up. Let's see what we got here. In 1991, Ukraine gained its independence from the Soviet Union in the aftermath of its dissolution at the end of the Cold War. Before its independence, Ukraine was typically referred to in English as the Ukraine, but most sources have since moved to drop the from the name of Ukraine. From name of Ukraine, you mean all these unnecessary thes, idiots. Why it's Ukraine and not the Ukraine. All right, I get it. I'm wrong. It makes sense though, because when I grew up in the 80s. I'm a child of the 80s. When I was a youngin', everybody said the Ukraine, and it's just something that clearly stuck. I haven't adapted with the times. I'm old. Look at my forehead's bald. All right, Jasmine Rosa. She said on Dr. Phil, she said everything started when she, what? Question? But she did fine, remember? T-Bis, just because a person saw her as child, now she's suffering. Come on, look at Little Woman Show.
I don't know what we're yelling about!
You know what? I didn't think to look at the Little Woman Show, but I will do that from now on. I will make sure whatever I do, I check Little Woman Show before I start mouthing off about stuff. I'm sorry. You don't have to be me. You don't have to yell at me. I'm really glad that she edited. This is the edited version. I really, really want to know what the unedited version looks like. All right, this next comment comes to you from JB. We got some conspiracy theories floating around here. Lots of conspiracies. JB said, Mom said she was 16. She's lying. She is her sister. So she thinks that the woman that came forward to the Daily Mail was her sister, not her mother. Becky Weaver says, JB, I bet you're right. We got a bandwagon. Let's join. I love bandwagons. Let's do this. I'm just kidding. I just like wagons in general, like radio flyers in particular. Lisa Gass said, you're wrong. She did do abone. She did do abone density. Abone. You are wrong. She did do a bone. You're wrong. She did do a bone density test, and it showed that she was 22 years old, and she had 30 family. Since she's been the united, she's hiding something. I didn't think about how many family she been the united. That's a good point. I wonder how many other family she's been the united. That we don't know. Chew on that one. Brian Thomas says, she's a effing psycho. Go do some effing research, you dumbass. LMAO. God, research. Shit. Why didn't I think of that? If only I had done some research. God. What's research? Last but not least, Blazing Brit Brat and Sunny Day basically said, they responded to a recent video I did. It's titled Psychopathic Little People, talking about psychopathic little people, searching for new content about psychopathic little people, since that seems like that's all you want to see. But Blazing Brit Brat and Sunny Day said they don't care what size. They don't care. It doesn't matter the height. They just want to see psychopaths. But thank you to you both, because that broadens my options here. And I have noted that for future use, so thank you. All right, guys, this has been an extremely valuable learning experience. I appreciate all of your comments, constructive feedback. It's how I see it. I don't see it as insults. I see it as constructive feedback to help me get better, and I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, smash it, crash it, bash it, smack it, whap it, slap it. Hit that like button if you like what I'm doing here. Please subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you all next time. Yeah. This is the end of the video.